Hello, this is Nintendo 14 playthrough on Sonic Colors Part 14. In the last part, we started our hunt for all the red rings that we missed during the main story. And this part, we're going to get the last remaining red rings in Planet Wisp Aquarium Park and the Asteroid Coaster. So right off the bat, I want to give a shout out to well, he's using his full name for his username, which is I don't get why people use their real name for their username. That just doesn't make any sense. But I'm not gonna really explain his or go over his name in case if it's like for some private reasons. So I might as well just leave a link into or an annotation in front of the video to where I got the music from. So I'm just gonna put that out. So most of these red rings in Planet Wisp, they weren't that difficult to get. I would have gotten them if I knew exactly where they were. And here when I actually went into this level, I kind of miscalculated. If I used the rocket right there, then I could have gotten a red ring, but sadly I didn't. So I stuck with the path that didn't have any red rings, and here you want to be really careful. And this part's gonna have you turn around apparently, so make sure you try and turn around here, and use this little lifty thingy and blast you up. Take care of some badniks, and go up this rainbow ring grind rail, and there's your first red ring. I think the next one should be up ahead on this area, so this is the same clip, same area. So when I slide through here, take that little thingy up, and there's the next red ring, and bam, gold ring. So I'm gonna go skip ahead all the way to Act 5, which is the next act that we missed a red ring in. This one should be the first one. I didn't really miss that many red rings in Planet Wisp, so that was a great thing. Fortunately, I missed a ton of red rings in the aquarium park, so yeah, this video might mostly be in the aquarium park, so get ready for the music that I'm going to be playing in that level. So there's the last red ring in Planet Wisp, as we're going to be moving on to aquarium park. Now I want to give credit to the music that I'm using. This one comes from YouTube user Electric Mudkip. So if it was your music that you made and uploaded, I wanted to say thank you, as your wonderful piece of art and music has found its place in my playthrough. So thanks for all that. And I really like this theme too. It's just so upbeat. I just like remixes in general. So for this one, I kind of lost track, but you saw what I did to get that first red ring. So I believe the next red ring, what am I going to do? Be jumping in the water. So you want to get the yellow wisp. So go all the way down here, because the music just intensifies. So just keep going. And going. And I think the red ring is somewhere down here. Kind of like scavenging for it, because I kind of forgot where exactly it was. So I'm just going to keep looking. But some of these red rings I did have to look up a few hints on, because I don't have good memories, and I'm too lazy to figure out on my own. So I had to look up a few YouTube guides. I will annotate the user that I used to get all my red rings in. So there's that. So I think I forgot what his name was, but I'll just annotate it. But there's that. I got another red ring. Most of these red rings are gonna be really time consuming, because I gotta show exactly which path I take, so that's why I'm gonna extend the footage that I use. So you don't have to go that way, just go into this pipe with the nice water tank of some kind. You want to take the upper path right here, which has another red ring, and this next one should be far out here. Make sure you have a sign wisp for this, because I don't think they give you a sign wisp at this point. So I think I got this one really close to the beginning of the level, so I just kept on to that until I got up to this point. So you want to wait until you get to the very bottom here, so take out some badniks in case if they get in your way or so. So once you do that, and it stops, and I think when we get that camera angle, we shall use the sign wisp to get up to the ledge and into a red ring that you couldn't get, because it's in the same spot, it's just out of reach for some reason. So use it right there, and voila, there's your first red ring, or the last red ring that I missed in Act 1. Act 2, this red ring was more difficult. This one This one took me a few tries, but you want to make use of the blue cube, which is one of my more least favorite wisps in the game, if I haven't said that already. So use it right there. You want to use it again, so you want to get up to here with the usage of the blue cube, and you want to do this as fast as you can. So maybe activate it or make sure you're in position before you refresh your wisp, so you can get plenty of time to get to this. So make sure you don't miss the jumps, otherwise you're screwed out of getting this red ring. So jump as soon as you can, and just barely got that red ring. So I don't want to touch the gold ring just yet. You could have just ended it right there, so you don't have to deal with that red ring anymore. But at this point, my heart was just beating, and I don't want to fall, because if I fall, then I would die, and I would have to get those red rings all over again. But luckily, I didn't, so I was home free, and I finally got that red ring. So Act 3 of the Aquarium Park. This one I only have 2 red rings that I missed. I think they weren't that difficult to get. I think I needed... What did I needed? What did I need? Let me correct my grammar here, but... Oh yes, we need the orange wisps, so... Apparently I'm just I'm just talking while I'm just like moving stuff. So first you want to rocket up into the air, so you want to avoid the spiky balls too, so you can get the red ring, because if you do hit the spiky balls, then you're just gonna get knocked off and start flying anywhere that's not near the red ring. So there's that. And the same case with this one too. This one's a little bit more difficult, so you got a red rocket right, or an orange rocket right here. You want to activate it right there. I was kind of like thrown off right there. I was that close to getting hit by the spiky balls, but luckily I didn't. So I was able to get high enough to fall right through all this. And this kind of resembles Mega Man a little, but oh well, forget about Mega Man. This is Sonic, gosh darn it. So Act 4, we're gonna be in. Oh, this is the other act that I didn't get all the red rings in. So this will be fun. This one I think might be also really difficult to get. So this first red ring, no problem really. All you have to do is just get to the far left, and right there you go. More flickering from my capture card that has a million problems with it, and I think there's like tons of capturing problems and numerous editing issues that I have, and just not overall good capture cards. So I'm just gonna speed right through all this. Make sure you have a sign wisp for it too. So I was really familiar with all this because I've played through this act so many times, because there is one red ring in this act that took me a long time to do and try to get, because this one is just so difficult. You have to... Oh, I'm not gonna do it just yet. I want to show in this part you can't really cheat this, because there is an invisible wall that prevents you from getting this red ring. See, like right there, if it weren't for that, I would have gotten it rather easily, but I thought I would show that off, because you can't do that. You can't cheat this red ring. You have to do it legit, unfortunately. So you got that to deal with. So you have to go back here. Luckily, I saved the sign wisp for my actual attempt. So I'm gonna laser this up, and you want to be aligned with the rings that you are given with. So that's a little tip for you. Make sure you have a steady aim too, otherwise you're gonna miss and mess up the shot. I've done that plenty of times too. I just choked my shots, and here I was really careful. I aimed right in the middle of that first block like that, and here I do a celebration with the stop thing. So at this point, it's over. The red ring that I was struggling to get for a pretty long time is over. I think that was the last red ring I got too. Like this, I recorded after I got all the red rings in the Asteroid Coaster. So you got that. So at this point, I'm just hoping for a checkpoint, so that way all the red rings that I got can be saved. So I'm just gonna try and get into that pipe there, because the red ring is that way. So just gonna not boost. Okay, just gonna take it nice and slow apparently. So we're gonna use the drill. Or you can walk on water. Okay. The red ring is further ahead. Just keep going. That's all I gotta do. There's a pipe right there. You want to make a left, and there's your fourth red ring. I think the next one is really at the far end of the level after this geyser section. So you're just gonna keep on going until you find that. It shouldn't miss it because that might be the only path that you take. So you can use for this, but you have to use the laser. You can't really use the drill because drills only work underwater or underground. So you got that to worry about. And I think this might be we might be close to the end of the red rings, and more flickering from that capture card. Gosh darn it, I hate that. So Act 6 got 2 red rings, and the level with my favorite wisp of all time. Apparently, is the green hover. I just love the green hover. It was the main reason why I wanted to play through this game, just because of it. I just enjoy it. Now, for this part, you don't want to use the ring dash right there. You want to hover all the way up in the air. Make sure you boost, and you'll get to this section right here. You have a green wisp. You can like fly over this, but I choose to fly over here too, or fly through all this area and then use it. You know, just to like be stylish, and it's a lot faster too. Just use it when you feel like it's being too chaotic, and you can get the next red ring right there, or the first red ring that I missed in this act. Next one is a little sneaky. You don't want to dive all the way. You just want to stop at this point right here. Once you do that, you can get on the zip line, and bam, last red ring. So we're moving on to the Asteroid Coaster, the last world with the missing red rings. For this music that I used, I used it from YouTube user Cyan Blur. So thanks. So there's your credit for the music. I sure hope you're thankful for me using it for me using it. So shout out to Cyan Blur. So there's not that many red rings that I missed in the Asteroid Coaster, just a few. So apparently I missed this one. I must have falled, or nice grammar by me, but like must have fallen when I was trying to get that red ring. But yeah, I can't remember. I have bad memories. As for this one, all you gotta do is just wall jump up here. It could be really easy if you don't pay attention, because sometimes the level design could be really sneaky, and they're gonna get you like that. So this next red ring, you could just boost right there, but apparently I just decided to kept on spinning the double-sided laser things. You know, the one that looks like from Star Wars 1. So it's that, and you can see the cuts there, a little jittery, Sonic. So it's that. And the next red ring, there's a lot of frenzy sections, so you don't need to use the purple wisp. So all you got to do is not fall off, but you want to try and get up to that part, and then use a laser to zip right through the dark blocks like that, and bam, last red ring. And whoa, we're already on Act 6. Wow, when I said I didn't miss that many red rings, I wasn't kidding. So we're already on the last act here that I missed red rings in. So for this one, I think this one you might need 2 takes on to get, or I might be wrong. I think just want to make sure you take the right paths. This first one, you want to miss these sections of rainbow rings and want to stay on this roller coaster, and then you want to swap onto the one on the left. This will take you on a loop down. Make sure you hit the rainbow rings there, otherwise you die. So you want a homing attack and work your way to the left and find a spring to the left and take this roller coaster. And once you get over here, you get another loop that's angling downwards again. Same as before, make sure you hit the rainbow rings, and bam, red ring. So I'm just gonna show you how you can get back onto the section of the level, and then we're gonna get into the Frenchie section. This is a little later in the level. I don't think I take any fancy alternate routes here, so I'm just gonna get the last ring, and I'm just gonna safely do my outro right here. Tune next time for more. Or this has been Nintendo 14, and tune next time for more Sonic Colors. We're gonna be doing the Sonic Simulator levels. So till then, see you guys later.